Hi, I'm Julia and welcome to Julia's Home Kitchen. Today we're making a banana cream pie. For this you're going to need 1 cup of sugar, 1/4 cup of cornstarch, 1 box of Nilla wafers. I have this 11-ounce box. You're going to need 2 to 3 bananas, 2 eggs, Hi, I'm Julia and welcome to Julia's Home Kitchen. Today we're making banana cream pie. For this you're going to need 1 cup of sugar, 1/4 cup of cornstarch, 1 box of Nilla wafers. This is an 11-ounce box, 2 to 3 bananas, 2 eggs, 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla, 3 cups of milk, 2 tablespoons of melted butter, and then also 3 tablespoons of solid butter or room temperature butter. So let's get started. This is going to be similar to how we did the lemon cream pie. And we're just going to put our Nilla wafers in our food processor and grind those up. If you don't have a food processor, you can just throw it into a Ziploc bag and then roll it out with a rolling pin and just crush them up or anything heavy. Okay, so that's a good consistency, about 3 pulses. And I'm going to put in our melted butter. And this is just going to make sure it combines together. You're looking for that wet sand texture. So it's still a little dry, so I'm going to melt some more butter to add to it. Okay, so I melted some more butter. I melted about 3 tablespoons more. Not going to need it all, but I just melted it just in case. And we're just going to pour just about half of this, so I guess 1.5 tablespoons of butter in here, and then we'll see how it goes still. We're actually just going to pour all that butter in. So in total, we've now put in 5 tablespoons of butter. Okay, so it's looking about to be the consistency that we want. The reason I'm kind of particular about how I want this texture to be is when you're putting it in the pie pan, if it's not wet enough, then it just kind of falls to the side, and so it's not going to stick together. So we want to get it nice and sand-like. So now we're just going to get our spatula and press to the sides. I have a big pie pan here, and I like my crust to be really thick, so that's why I have so much in here. And this pie pan is 9.5 inches. I think most pie recipes call for 9-inch pie pans, so that's why we have to use this so much. And we're just pressing it against the sides. You need to make sure your bottom's as even as your sides, so make sure pressing that down. And you see how it's sticking, or yeah, can you see how it's sticking to the sides here? That's because we have the good amount of butter in there that's holding it together. Sorry about my dog. She's a little irritated because she wants to go outside and play. But when she goes out there, she gets tan bark, so you have to monitor her. Okay, so now that we have this all pressed in, I'm gonna put it in the oven for 10 minutes at 350. Hi guys, so as you can see, our pie crust is out of the oven. We're just gonna let that sit there. And we're now gonna make the pie filling. So first we're gonna add in our sugar, so the 1 cup of sugar. And this is not on any heat right now. The heat is turned off. And we're gonna put in our 1/4 cup of cornstarch. And we're just gonna put like half a teaspoon of salt in there. Just about 5 shakes of salt. And off camera, I whisked together our milk, our 3 cups of milk and our 2 eggs. And we're just gonna slowly stir that into our mixture, into our dry ingredients here. I'm gonna whisk it well. Whisk it until everything is fully incorporated. Make sure you get those corners in there. Okay, so now that everything is fully incorporated, we're going to turn our heat to medium. And you're going to keep whisking this really well because you don't want your eggs to cook before everything else. I'm just going to whisk this, and you're going to whisk it until it thickens up, which takes about 5 to 6 minutes of whisking. So it doesn't feel like it's thickening up at all, but it takes it a while to like thicken up. And once it starts to thicken up, then it's like super fast where it can turn on you really quick. So make sure you're constantly paying attention. Alright guys, I'm starting to see a little thickness coming in. My hand was getting tired. And like I said, once it starts getting thick, it's just like boom, it's getting thick really fast. So almost there. You can see like a little bit there. Okay, you guys see that thickness there? That's good. So I'm going to turn this off now, and then what I'm going to do is now add in the butter, the 3 tablespoons of butter, and our vanilla. So here's our vanilla. 3 tablespoons of butter. And so you just want the butter to melt up in there. Mix in that vanilla flavor. Whew, it smells so good. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and put it in a glass bowl, and then I'm going to put saran wrap on top of the glass bowl and refrigerate it. If you don't put the saran wrap and just put it in the fridge, you're going to get this like film on the top of the custard, which isn't going to be nice. Okay, so here's our custard. We just put it in our glass bowl, and I'm going to put the saran wrap on the top. And we're gonna, you don't want it just on the top of the bowl, you want it on top of the custard. So we're gonna push this in. and just have it touching it. And like I said, this will prevent the custard from getting like a little bit of like a, what's it called? A film on top. So get that in there. And then I'm just gonna put it in the fridge for about an hour, at least until the custard's chilled, and then I'll put it into our pie pan. So let's just put that in there now. So we're back. Our custard has now chilled. We have our pie crust, and now we're just gonna put it together now. So let's open up our banana. And we're gonna lay down some banana down at the bottom of the pie. Cut the top off. Just because I want it to all be flat. And you're supposed to do like 1/2 inch slices. And that's why I say 1 to 2 bananas, because sometimes my slices just aren't that precise. And I may have bigger slices, may have smaller slices, so we'll see. And you're just gonna put them all down at the bottom of the pie. I'm just kind of cutting them up right now, and then I'll maneuver them around as I go. Okay, that's one banana down. Maybe we can squeeze in a few more pieces, so let me cut up another banana. There we go. 1.5 bananas right there. So we have our custard. See how it jiggles? Can you see that? Oh, it almost slid out. Take the saran wrap off. I'm just kind of maneuvering the custard around a little bit. Smells good. Okay. I'm just gonna put some of it in there. And you just kind of want to maneuver it around because you want to get it in the crevices between the bananas. Should we add another layer of banana? Why not? We have 3 bananas, so let's do it. So we're just gonna add in another layer of bananas. I may not do it as compact as I did it at the bottom. Let me just kind of sprinkle them around. A little here, a little there. And we're gonna put the rest of our filling on top. I'm just making it smooth across. Okay, so now that is our banana cream pie. I'm going to put the saran wrap back on top because, like I said, if you leave the filling just out without putting saran wrap on it, it will get like a little film on it. So I'm going to put the saran wrap back on top. Parallel out. And I'm going to put it back in the fridge until I'm ready to decorate it. So to decorate it, I'm going to put some whipped cream on top and then probably decorate it off with some more of the banana. So let's let it chill for about another 30 minutes and then we'll decorate it. Okay, so we're gonna make our whipped cream so we can decorate the cake. So this, we're gonna need a fourth of a cup of powdered sugar and 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. I've had my metal bowl in the freezer for about an hour, so it's now super cold to touch. And I could have put the whisk in there, I just wasn't thinking, but if you have the opportunity to put the whisk in the freezer, do that too. So what I'm gonna do is put 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. And this, we're gonna put it on, let's say 6. We're gonna let that whisk until we see like we start seeing peaks, and we're gonna add in our powdered sugar. Powdered sugar. You don't have to wait for peaks, I'm sorry about that. You can just add in your powdered sugar as it's mixing, and then it will get peaks. And once you have the peaks, it's like a sturdy peak, then we can stop. Okay, so our whipped cream is done. You can see on the whisk attachment, if I can get it off, how it's stuck to it. It's good whipped cream right there. So I'm gonna try to bang it off the whisk. And we're gonna put in our piping bag to decorate the pie. So I think in previous videos I had like the plastic disposable ones. This is what my usual go-to is. I have these pastry bags that you just wash once you're done with it, just so you're not as, you know, wasteful. But it doesn't matter, you can get the disposable ones, easier to clean up. Or you can get the pastry bag if you want to save the world. Okay, so we're full. Push it in there. We're just gonna twist the top and squeeze. So you don't squeeze with this hand, you only squeeze from the top up here. And then I had the pie on my turntable here just so it's easier for us to decorate this side. I'm just gonna do a swirly pattern as a border. So we have our whipped cream border on it. Isn't that cute? You could just put more whipped cream on top if you want. It's all up to you on how you want to decorate it. I think I'm going to cut some more banana and just kind of put it on this side, on the border, on top of the border. Okay, so I'm gonna cut that tip off so we don't. I'm just gonna cut this off because I don't want the sides of the banana to hit the whipped cream. So let's see. One little piece. We'll stand it up in there. And then this part is all about how you want to decorate the pie. There's no right or wrongs to this. Cut off one more piece. I have banana hands, but now we have banana cream pie. So if you enjoyed this video, please continue to like, subscribe, and leave any comments about what you want to see next going forward. And tell me if you guys liked it or not, if you guys made it. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Can't wait to see you for week 4. Yeah, it's going by pretty fast. We're doing this, guys. Didn't know if I would make it this far, but look at God. Okay, thank you guys. Bye.